Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a coin that might be hiding in your pocket change right now, a 1962 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might think it's just a regular penny, but trust me, it could be worth a whole lot more than you expect. Stick around as we uncover the value, the rare finds, and how the current market affects the worth of this iconic coin. Now, when we think of the Lincoln penny, the first thing that comes to mind is its classic design. The profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse. But today, we're focusing on a particular year and mint mark combination that could be worth a significant amount, depending on its condition and rarity. Let's start with some basic info. The 1962 Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D Mint mark just to the right of Abraham Lincoln's bust. That tiny letter has big significance. In 1962, over 1.8 billion of these pennies were minted, making it a relatively common coin in general circulation. But don't be fooled. Despite its large mintage, the value of a 1962 D penny can fluctuate wildly based on its condition, special attributes, and how rare specific varieties are. The most important factor when determining the value of any coin is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Here's a quick breakdown. If your coin is in poor condition, meaning it's heavily worn and the details are hard to make out, it could be worth around 1 to 2 cents, basically its face value. In good to very fine condition, where the coin shows somewhere but the design is still clearly visible, it could be worth 3 to 5 cents. If you've got a coin in extremely fine or about uncirculated condition, where the coin shows very little wear, it could be worth closer to 10 to 20 cents. But here's where it gets exciting. A 1962 D penny in mint state condition, meaning it looks almost brand new with sharp details and no wear, could fetch around $1 to $5 depending on the auction or buyer. Now, the real game changer here is the rarity of certain varieties of the 1962 D penny. Although the mintage was high, certain characteristics can make these pennies even more valuable. For example, if your penny has a particularly sharp strike, or if it has a noticeable error, such as a doubled die or a misaligned die, that can increase its value by hundreds or even thousands of dollars. One of the most exciting and valuable varieties you might come across is the 1962 D penny with a doubled die reverse. In these rare cases, the coin's reverse side shows a doubling effect in the lettering and the wheat stalks. It's a very distinct feature that coin collectors actively seek, and one of these could be worth upwards of $500 to $2,000, or even more, depending on the condition. Okay, so we know that condition and variety play a huge role in the coin's value, but let's take a moment to talk about the market trends. Coin values can fluctuate based on a number of factors. Historically, Lincoln pennies like the 1962 D have seen a gradual increase in value, especially as coin collecting becomes more popular and investors look for ways to diversify their portfolios. Right now, on the market, the value of a 1962 D penny can range from just a few cents for heavily worn ones to as much as $5 to $10 for ones in nearly perfect condition. Rare errors and high-quality coins can easily reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars when sold at auction, depending on demand and the interest of collectors at the time. Now, the question is, how do you find a valuable 1962 D penny? Well, the first step is simple. Take a close look at your coins. Look for coins that are well preserved, and keep an eye out for any of those rare error varieties. If you spot something interesting, make sure to get it properly graded by a professional coin grading service. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC are experts in the field and can give you an official grade for your coin. This not only helps you know its true value but also makes it more attractive to potential buyers. Plus, it gives you peace of mind knowing your coin is genuine. So, you've found a rare and valuable 1962 D penny. Now what? If you're thinking about selling, you have a few options. You can sell it to a local coin dealer, list it on online auction sites like eBay, or even take it to a coin show and sell it directly to a collector. The market is full of opportunities, and if you've got a rare variety in great condition, you could walk away with a nice payout. Who knew a simple penny could be worth so much, right? The 1962 D-Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a perfect example of how rare finds can turn up in the most unexpected places. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keeping an eye on your pennies could lead to a great discovery. So, next time you're sorting through your change, remember, the 1962 D-penny might be more than just pocket change, it could be a hidden treasure. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we have something pretty incredible to talk about, the 1977 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might have one of these in your pocket right now without even knowing it could be worth a lot of money. Stick around because in this video, we're going to break down why this seemingly ordinary penny might actually be a rare treasure. Now, the 1977 penny may look like any other penny you've seen, but here's where things get interesting. Most Lincoln pennies, as you know, are minted with either a D for Denver or S for San Francisco. But the 1977 penny with no mint mark is what we're focusing on today. Normally, you'll find a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, just below the date. It's how you can tell where the coin was made, Denver, San Francisco, or Philadelphia. But here's the catch. In 1977, Philadelphia did not include a mint mark on many of their pennies, so you might have a rare version of this coin. Now you're probably wondering, what makes this 1977 penny so special? Well, the fact that Philadelphia didn't use a mint mark during this year creates a rare coin, especially when you consider how few of them were actually released to the public. Most of the time, no mint mark coins are less common, but this 1977 version is more than just uncommon. It's what coin collectors call a variety dot. Coins without a mint mark from this era are often highly sought after, and that is one of the reasons why this particular penny has grown in popularity among collectors. It's a little piece of numismatic history that makes coin hunting exciting. Let's talk about the value of your 1977 no mint mark penny. Now, don't get too excited just yet. While some of these coins can be worth hundreds, it's important to know that not every 1977 penny with no mint mark is a jackpot. The coin's condition plays a huge role in how much you could get for it. A well-preserved, uncirculated penny can be worth anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, depending on its quality. If your penny is in good or fine condition, meaning it's been circulated but not heavily worn down, it might be worth around $2 to $5. But if you find a 1977 penny in mint condition, that's when things start to get really interesting. These pennies can go for $100 or more, especially if they have a special characteristic or are part of a limited batch. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 1977 no mint mark penny in your collection? The first thing you need to do is simply check the date and look for any mint mark. If there's no D or S under the year, that's the first clue you've got an unmarked coin. Next, check the condition of the penny. Coins with clear details, minimal scratches, and no corrosion are ideal. If your penny is shiny and looks nearly brand new, you may be sitting on a small fortune. And finally, look at the edges for signs of wear and tear. The more pristine it is, the more valuable it becomes. Now that you know what to look for, the next question is, how do you sell your 1977 no mint mark penny? Well, there are several options. You can take it to a local coin dealer who can appraise it for you, or you can use online marketplaces like eBay to see what similar coins are going for. Sometimes, online auctions get competitive, and your coin could sell for more than you expected. Just remember, before you sell, make sure you get the coin appraised or do some research on current market prices. The coin world can get tricky, and you want to make sure you're getting a fair deal. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate some fun facts about the 1977 penny. Did you know that the Lincoln penny has been around since 1909? And it's the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. The 1977 penny features the famous design by Victor David Brenner, with Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Interestingly, in 1977, the U.S. was still in the midst of a coin shortage, and pennies were being produced in huge quantities to meet the demand. Despite this, the no mint mark error is still something that stands out, adding a unique layer to the coin's history. So, there you have it. The 1977 no mint mark Lincoln penny is definitely worth more than just 1 cent, especially if you've got one in great condition. Keep an eye on your spare change because you never know when you might find a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on rare coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey, coin collectors and curious viewers! Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so you never miss out on the latest coin news and tips. Today, we're diving into a very special coin, the 1981 Lincoln 1 cent penny. Now, before you start thinking it's just a penny, hold on a second. This little piece of copper could be worth way more than its face value if it has a little something extra, a no mint mark. That's right. A 1981 penny without a mint mark could make you some serious cash, and we're going to break it all down for you today. Let's get into it. So, what's all the fuss about the 1981 no mint mark penny? To answer that, we need to understand the history of mint marks on U.S. coins. Normally, U.S. coins produced at different mint facilities in the country, whether it's the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, or the San Francisco Mint, will have a mint mark. For most of the 20th century, the mint mark is either a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, or it's left blank for coins made in Philadelphia. But here's where it gets interesting. In 1981, there was a weird little quirk in the production of the 1 cent coin. All pennies struck in Philadelphia that year were made without a mint mark, but here's the kicker: it was actually a mistake. In 1981, the U.S. Mint made a change to its process for producing pennies. They were producing so many coins that they decided to stop adding mint marks on Philadelphia-produced coins altogether, starting in 1980. It was supposed to be a temporary thing, but the 1981 pennies were still produced this way, and some of these coins are now highly sought after by collectors. Now, here's where the real value comes into play. A regular 1981 penny from Philadelphia is worth just 1 cent, but if you've got one of the elusive no mint mark pennies, it could be worth a lot more. Let me show you what I mean. First things first, the condition of the coin plays a big role in its value. Let's break it down. In circulated condition, a 1981 no mint mark penny might fetch anywhere from $1 to $5. It's not a huge amount, but still much more than the original value. In higher grades, like MS-63 or MS-65, these pennies can easily be worth anywhere from $10 to $20, and sometimes even more if they've been well preserved. But here's where things get really interesting. If you happen to come across a mint state, uncirculated 1981 no mint mark penny, it could be worth upwards of $100 or more depending on its condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. And remember, there are always some outliers. Auction records have even shown some no mint mark 1981 pennies selling for as high as $200 in top condition. Check this one out. This is a gem. This coin is in perfect uncirculated condition, which makes it a potential winner in the market. It's shiny, with crisp details, and no signs of wear. If you find one like this in your change jar, you might want to hold on to it for a while. Now, how do you tell if your 1981 penny is one of these rare no mint mark versions? It's pretty simple. Just check the reverse side of the coin, right below the date. If there's no D or S mint mark, and the coin was minted in Philadelphia, then you have a no mint mark penny. Alright, so we know the coin's value is tied to its condition, but what makes the 1981 no mint mark penny such an interesting collector's item? Collectors love these types of coins because of their rarity and unique history. A coin with no mint mark from Philadelphia is a reminder of a transitional period in the U.S. Mint's coin production process, and collectors are always on the lookout for coins that tell a story like this one. While the 1981 no mint mark penny isn't one of the rarest coins in history, its value lies in the fact that it's not a normal penny. Most people don't even realize that these pennies exist, so when someone finds one, it can be a hidden gem. So, what should you do if you come across one of these pennies? Well, first, take a good look at it. If it's in great condition, you might want to get it appraised or even send it to a grading service to get an official rating, which could help you get the best value for it. To sum it up, the 1981 no mint mark penny is a unique and valuable coin that many collectors are eager to get their hands on. While it may not make you rich overnight, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Check your pocket change, look through your coin jars, and who knows, you could be sitting on a rare and valuable piece of history. Thanks for tuning in today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a 1981 no mint mark penny or any other cool coins. I'd love to hear about your finds. See you in the next video, and happy hunting! Hey there, coin collectors and history buffs. Have you ever wondered about that old penny sitting in your pocket, possibly hiding a fortune? Well, today we're diving deep into one particular penny that could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. I'm talking about the 1989 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Welcome back to the channel, folks. If you love coins and want to stay ahead of the game when it comes to collecting, then you're in the right place. Today, we're uncovering the mystery behind the 1989 no mint mark Lincoln penny, and why it could be worth a lot more than you think. So, grab a snack, sit back, and let's dive in. The 1989 penny, like every penny minted after 1909, features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln. But here's the catch: this particular year has something special going on. Typically, U.S. pennies are struck with a mint mark that indicates where they were produced, but some 1989 pennies were minted without any mark at all. Most pennies you see will have a mint mark, D for Denver, S for San Francisco, or none at all, indicating they were struck in Philadelphia. But the 1989 penny with no mint mark is one of the more intriguing variations because it's not as common as you might think. While most coins are struck with a mint mark, there were times when a batch of pennies came out of the Philadelphia Mint without one. This could be due to a variety of reasons, such as a malfunction in the die or simply human error. Regardless, this small detail has caused the 1989 no mint mark penny to become quite rare among collectors. So, while the design of the 1989 penny remains the same, the lack of a mint mark makes it a highly sought-after piece in the world of numismatics, coin collectors, like you and me. But how much is it really worth? Let's talk numbers. Now, let's get down to the real question: how much could a 1989 no mint mark penny actually be worth in today's market? Well, the value of a 1989 penny can vary depending on its condition. If you've got a penny that's been sitting in your pocket for decades, it's likely worth around 1 cent, which isn't much. But if it's in uncirculated or proof condition, then we're talking serious money. A typical 1989 no mint mark penny in circulated condition might be worth around $1 to $5, but when you're dealing with mint state examples, like those without any visible wear or scratches, prices can shoot up. In mint condition, you might be looking at anywhere from $10 to $20, and if it's graded professionally, the value could even rise higher, potentially up to $50 or more. Grading plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. Coins are graded based on their condition, and professional grading services like PCGS or NGC will assess the penny on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. If your 1989 no mint mark penny is graded as MS65 or higher, meaning it's almost flawless, its value can easily jump to the $20 or $30 range, or even higher if it's in perfect condition. But remember, a coin's value also depends on the market demand and the number of coins in circulation, so these numbers are constantly fluctuating. But what makes these no mint mark pennies so rare in the first place? The answer lies in the production process. In 1989, the Philadelphia Mint was the only mint that struck pennies without a mint mark. However, many of these coins slipped through the cracks, unnoticed by the general public. As time went on, fewer and fewer of these era pennies remained in circulation. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for these rarities. Even small errors or differences in the minting process can make a coin far more valuable. So if you're lucky enough to have one of these, it's time to take a closer look. Want to know if you have one of these rare coins in your pocket right now? It's simple. Grab your 1989 penny and take a close look at the reverse side. If you don't see a mint mark under the date, then you've got yourself a no mint mark penny. Be sure to inspect it for any signs of wear or damage that could impact its value. Also, don't forget to check for other details, like the clarity of the design and the overall condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. So there you have it. The 1989 no mint mark Lincoln penny is definitely one to keep an eye on. Whether it's worth a few dollars or hundreds, it's always exciting to discover something rare in your pocket change. If you have a 1989 penny with no mint mark, it could be worth far more than just 1 cent. So make sure you're checking your change, and who knows? You might have just found your next big treasure. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin tips, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any valuable info. Got any rare pennies of your own? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious. Hey, coin collectors and curious minds! Have you ever stumbled upon a 2003 D mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny and wondered, is this little guy worth more than just 1 cent? Well, if you thought pennies are only good for tossing into fountains or accumulating in jars, think again. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 2003 D Lincoln penny and exploring whether it could be worth a lot more than its face value. The 2003 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, might seem like a standard coin to most people. But like many coins, there's a fascinating world of rarities, errors, and hidden treasures just waiting to be discovered. And trust me, this little penny might just surprise you when it comes to its true worth. First, let's break down the basics. The 2003 D penny was produced by the United States Mint in Denver, marked with the letter D, indicating its minting location. It's made of copper-plated zinc, weighing in at 2.5 grams and measuring about 0.75 inches in diameter. Simple, right? But what makes this coin interesting is its history, its minting process, and the potential for it to hold unexpected value. Now you might be wondering, why would a common 2003 D penny be valuable? Well, the answer lies in a few key factors. The rarity of specific coin conditions, the potential for minting errors, and of course, the market value, because in the world of numismatics, some pennies are worth more than gold, figuratively speaking. Let's talk about condition first. A regular 2003 D penny, even in mint condition, will generally be worth around 1 cent. But if your penny is in uncirculated condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, it could be worth a bit more than that. In fact, uncirculated 2003 D pennies can sell for anywhere between 10 to 50 cents, depending on the buyer and the quality of the coin. But here's where it gets really interesting. There are certain errors or varieties of the 2003 D penny that can skyrocket its value, sometimes even into the hundreds of dollars. For instance, some 2003 D pennies have been found with a double die obverse. This error happens when the coin is struck twice, resulting in doubled features, like Abraham Lincoln's head or the lettering. Double die pennies are among the most sought-after coins in the world of collecting. These little mistakes by the mint can turn a regular penny into a goldmine. If you have a 2003 D double die penny, it could fetch anywhere from $50 to $100, or even more if it's in particularly great condition. But wait, there's more. Some collectors have reported finding misaligned die pennies, where the image is off-center, or even clipped planchet pennies, where part of the coin is missing. These errors can also increase the value dramatically. A rare clipped planchet penny from 2003 D might sell for upwards of $200, depending on the error's severity and the coin's condition. And let's not forget about graded coins. If your 2003 D penny is in excellent, almost perfect condition, getting it graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, could elevate its value. High-grade coins, graded 65 or above, can command a premium. Some of these perfectly preserved 2003 D pennies could easily sell for $50, or even higher at auctions. So, where does the current market stand? Right now, the value of a standard 2003D penny is pretty much a penny. But for those rare era coins, you're looking at a market that's booming. The 2003D double die penny, for example, can range from $50 to $200 based on the condition and market demand. And if you have a true, rare era penny in great condition, it could fetch even more, sometimes thousands of dollars. Now, don't run off to check your wallet just yet. Keep in mind, finding a valuable 2003D penny with errors is not something you're likely to stumble across every day. But the possibility is always there. And if you think you found a rare, high-quality example, don't hesitate to get it appraised. So, while the 2003D Lincoln penny may start off as just another penny in your pocket, it could very well be worth a lot more than you think. Keep an eye out for those rare minting errors, and remember, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. Your everyday pocket change could turn into a fortune, just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found this video helpful and intriguing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more awesome coin tips and discoveries. Got a 2003D penny of your own? Share your story in the comments below, and let us know if you've found any hidden treasures. Until next time, happy hunting, and keep collecting!